Now, Way 31 storm tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Now, Grace, we've seen a lot of rain today.
Oh gosh, we've seen it all. We had
this and the heat warning tomorrow. Like, what are we going to do?
We're just getting a very transparent view and how exhausting this week has been for your meteorologist team. But that's okay. It's almost done. So we had a heat advisory today. We had severe thunderstorms today. Now we have rain-cooled air. Tomorrow we have 31 alert day. We have an excessive heat warning, which is the more severe of the two heat advisories. And we have more severe weather. So it's going to be an action-packed night.
That's a trifecta right there.
Yeah, it's something. All right, let's dive right into it. At least for right now, conditions are calm. So you know what? Head to sleep peacefully knowing there's not a thing you need to worry about in the atmosphere tonight. 10:15 and conditions are looking good. That blue you're seeing, that is just feedback. It is not rain. And here's, in case you didn't believe me after all that laundry list of what we just went through, here's a secondary opinion here on Way 31 Skycam Network, powered by Thompson Roofing and Construction. Looking calm, looking cloudy, but looking beautiful. Temperatures sitting in about the mid-70s at this hour. Now on Monday, we are in a 31 alert day for dangerous heat, not for severe storms. We'll have those, but our alert day is for the heat. The reason being, our feels like temperatures will be sitting in the 110s. So that's for each one of us. Tomorrow is the kind of heat that you really can't beat. You just need to stay inside. You need to take frequent breaks in the AC, and you absolutely need to stay hydrated. Now, many of us along and west of the corridor, including Blount, Marshall, and Madison counties, are in an excessive heat warning tomorrow through 8 p.m. Now, we talked about there's those two heat warnings, heat advisory, which we had today, and excessive heat warning, which we'll have tomorrow. This one, the excessive heat warning, is the more severe of the two. So I need you to take that seriously. Also be mindful of tiny feet and tiny paws on pavements. This is the kind of weather where those pavements can get up to 150 degrees in just a few hours time, and the inside of cars can become dangerously hot in just a few minutes time. Now our measured high temperature will sit at 98 degrees, but again, we'll be feeling like the 110s. And then once we finally say goodbye to the heat, what we'll be saying hello to is some possible severe weather. Now the much larger severe weather threat will stay to our north and east, closer to Knoxville, but our southern Tennessee and far northern Alabama counties are in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Again, the biggest threat being that damaging straight line wind. Now we'll get through much of the day completely dry and even mostly cloud-free. But by the time we're heading to bed, we'll start to see some thunderstorms develop right along the Alabama-Tennessee state line, and then we'll watch a cold front move through. Now, that's going to push through the wee hours of the morning, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're woken up early in the morning on Tuesday by rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning. That also means I'm really going to need you to download the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app so that we can get those updates to you immediately and wake you up in the middle of the night if need be. At 6 a.m. on Tuesday, when you first wake up, the storms are very much still in our area, and they'll stay with us all the way through breakfast time, finally clearing out of our way by about 10-11 o'clock on Tuesday morning. The good news is when we say goodbye to those storms, we're saying goodbye to widespread rain for quite some time. The bad news is towards the end of this week, you're the one that's going to need to be watering your garden, and it might make your irrigation bill go up a little bit. But if you're anything like me, I'm just happy to say goodbye to the severe weather. So on Monday, we do have that 31 alert day in effect. It is for the heat, for 110 to 112 degree heat expected in the peak late afternoon hours. By the time we head to bed on Monday, that's when we'll be talking about those possible severe thunderstorms. But I want you to take a look at what that cold front really does for us after the storms get out of the way. Our high temperature on Monday, 98. On Tuesday, 84 degrees, and we'll sit in the mid-80s for much of the work week, only rebounding into the low 90s by the time we get to next weekend, and it's widespread sunshine that's taking us through the end of the week and weekend.
Well, it looks like y'all are going to get a bit of a break after Monday.
There's a light on the end of the tunnel. There really is.
Finally, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grace.